Hey everyone, Anna here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I want to talk to you about some of the most common misconceptions people share about working with a career coach or a resume writer. One of the most common things that I hear from job seekers that I run into is something like, I don't need a coach, I can do this on my own. And don't get me wrong, I have zero doubt in job seekers' motivation to land the best possible job they can in using all the resources that they have at hand. The problem is that each and every one of us, with no exception, has blind spots when it comes to the way we present ourselves. I have those too, and it's just something that happens naturally because we simply cannot be objective to ourselves. We cannot be objective to our own story. That's why I believe that even when you feel that you can do it on your own, it might not be a very bad idea to actually talk to as many people as you can, including potentially a career coach or a resume writer, about some of those things that you might be missing or you might not even be thinking about that could be harming your personal brand and your networking pitch, or in general the way you present yourself and the way you try to sell your experience and your qualifications to your target audience. Another idea that is pretty common, and I hear it a lot, is if the career coach or the resume writer doesn't have experience in my industry or in my specific niche, they cannot help me. I can't say that I agree with that. Quite the opposite. I think that if both the career coach and the job seeker have worked for many, many years in the same industry, they might be looking at things in a very, very similar way, which means that both of them might have the exact same blind spots when it comes to their perception of how things work in that industry or in that market. I myself work with job seekers with all kinds of backgrounds, and of course a lot of the times their background is completely different from mine, and I may not know every single technical aspect of their job and of their profession. But it still does not stop me from being able to objectively assess their self-presentation, do my research, and use them as the main bridge to that world of that market and that industry and those types of employers, to actually understand those key pain points that we need to address in order for them to be able to resonate with their target audience. Another common misconception is thinking that you only need a career coach when you're looking for a job. As much as I understand where that is coming from, a career coach does not only help you build your job search strategy. There are times, even when you already have a job that makes you happy and you really feel satisfied with what you do, it is important for you to understand how to build your personal brand over time, how to understand yourself better and be able to define and articulate your competitive advantage, to be able to understand where your core strengths really lie and what is it that you can do better than competition. All those things may not always be that easy to figure out. And when you're already looking for a job and you're under a lot of pressure, under a lot of stress, and you're really impatient to get the immediate results, it will take some time to build all those essential elements from scratch, which is why it's a great idea to already have a certain foundation ready. And if you actually are under the pressing need of finding a job quickly, you will already have that basis, and it will be much easier to build up upon that rather than building everything right off from scratch. And last but not least, a lot of people believe that a career coach or a resume writer will get them a job. I wish things were that easy. And what I tend to tell people when I hear this is that there is absolutely no one else other than yourself who will be able to get yourself a job. So then, why would you need a career coach after all? Whenever you hire a career coach, you enter a two-way partnership. Career coaching or resume writing is about helping you to understand your blind spots when it comes to your professional story and your self-marketing and your self-presentation. It's about filling in the gaps in your understanding of what actually you need to do to become visible, to be noticed by decision makers or by your targeted employers, and to be able to actually properly articulate your competitive advantages and market yourself in front of your target audience. Resume writing or career coaching is not about placing anybody into a specific job. A career coach is there for you to complete your knowledge and complete your effort and your commitment to finding the job that you really want to get. They are there for you to give you that extra ingredient, that extra secret sauce that you're missing, so that when combined with the commitment and the effort and the energy and the skills that you are putting into your job search strategy, to make sure that you actually yield the results that you are looking for. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about working with a career coach or a resume writer, or if you have any thoughts on the topic, I'd love to hear them. Please comment below. See you next time.